Hello and welcome to the Freescale Core IQ P1025 Tower Demonstration Training. This video will walk you through the steps for getting the system up and running so you can provide a compelling demo to your customers interested in Freescale's Core IQ devices. The first thing we need to do is build the tower kit. This is the kit that comes with the tool loaner, and we're going to plug the white labeled PCI slot edge connector into the white tower elevator card and the other side into the dummy elevator card. I plug it in this way so that it will lean up and allow you to see the video real easily. Now we're going to apply power to the board and the demo video will come up and start running automatically. I've cut some of the time out. It takes about a minute for it to come up, and then this is the screen you'll see. Now, referring to the directions, we'll see we need to connect the Ethernet cable, and then it's going to ask us also to connect the serial cable so that we can have that serial connection through Hyperterminal. So plug the Ethernet cable into the top Ethernet port on the tower device. We're going to do this because later on we're going to plug the camera, the IP camera, into the lower port. But that's later on in the instructions. Now we're going to connect the serial cable into the USB port on the tower. And that is thus the mini USB connector on the same side that the Ethernet port is on. And then plug the other side into your PC. And the driver should load automatically. Referring back to the directions, I'll show you how to make a connection through Hyperterminal. TerraTerm only goes up to 16 COM ports, so I used Hyperterminal because it will go up to any number of COM ports. Now I've set the connection up already, P1025 tower down there at the bottom. I'll show you how what the settings are so that you can have your connection. So click cancel there. We're not actually making a modem connection. And down there at the bottom you see it's 115.200 baud rate 8N1. And to see if we've got our connection, we press enter and we see the command prompt there. So the system is running. To test this and make sure it's responding, I'll type the ls command and just get a look at what's in the root directory. Now I'm going to clear the screen just so it's fresh and clear. Now let's refer back to the directions and see what we need to do next. So steps 1, 2, and 3 are finished. Steps 4, 5, 6, and 7 say Win 7 PCs only. I found this not to be the case. The Compatibility View settings need to be set. So to do that, we'll bring up Internet Explorer. Under the Tools menu, you'll be able to access these options and make the settings adjustments that you need to. So go to Tools and then Compatibility View Settings. And we need to add the main page for the tower kit to the menu. I've already done this, but to show you how to do it, I'm going to select this and remove it. And I will type the IP address in here of the tower kit and then press add, and that's how the settings are made. Select close, we're finished with that. Otherwise your demonstration may not work for the video when you're trying to bring the video out through your internet page. So we'll go to 192.168.1.1, the main page for the system. Username is root, password is root, hit enter. And this will bring us to the main page for the OpenWRT interface. Now let's refer back to the directions to see what we need to do. So we've already finished up through step 10, and we're now at step 11. So at this time the system should be up and running, and you should be able to get any wireless device connected to the system. I have chosen to make a wired connection instead of a wireless connection for my demonstration. I've got other wireless networks around which have caused some problems, but I will walk you through the setup for a wireless connection right now. So let's bring up the wireless configuration page. We'll select Refresh Networks List to see what networks are available. And the P1 tower is the first one available in my list. And it's already acquiring the address once I enable my Wi-Fi adapter, and now it says it's connected. So let's go to the web page and verify that. I have unplugged my wired connection. So I refresh the page and see that I've got the connection. The way that we can also see and verify the connection is by bringing up a command window and looking at the IP address. So we'll go there now and bring up the command window. I go by hitting run and then typing CMD. That'll bring up my command window. And in the terminal, we'll type in ipconfig, and that'll bring up the information for all the connections available on my system. The top two are a virtual machine connections, so we'll ignore those. But the local area connection, media is disconnected, and the wireless network connection, you can see it's got an IP address. All of these labs will work through the Wi-Fi connection. I choose to do mine through the LAN just because I've had some issues with the wireless connecting and disconnecting. So I'm going to disable my Wi-Fi adapter, and I'm going to connect the Ethernet cable again, and we can see there that it's making the connection, and we've got our connection. Great, so let's double check through the terminal, type in ipconfig again, and now we can see that the local Ethernet connection is connected and the wireless network adapter is disconnected. And let's refer back to the directions.